Amazing audience, we are live. We are in Grand Rapids, right?
Yes,
And we're
Grand
with the
Rapids.
amazing Shannon Elhart. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank
It's a
you.
great pleasure to connect with you.
It
You
is
are
so
real.
nice. I am real in person
Yeah,
from our interview previously.
It's fascinating to have the opportunity to connect with you in real
Yeah.
life. Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you doing? What's the update? What are you up to? What's new?
I am still doing what I'm doing, helping people heal pain from their past. But I've been putting together some master classes that people can learn from without connecting directly with me. Just trying to spread my message more that forgiveness heals and that too many people are holding on to pain from their past and therefore bringing that into their current life, and it's not working in our world.
Where do you get this calmness that you so well display? Where does that come from?
Every day I start my day with my sacred practice, prayer, meditation, some yoga, breath work.
Yeah.
So that's how I stay really calm.
Oh,
thank you. That's my favorite compliment. Yeah.
So where can people access more information about the masterclass?
My website, shannonelhart.com.
Okay, let's spell that for them, please.
Okay. It's SHANNONELHART.com.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, unfold a bit more as to how you approach what you do, please.
Well, I'll quick share that my story started back in 2000 when my second child passed away the day after he was born. So that took me down hard, as you can imagine.
Of course.
And
well, no, I cannot imagine.
But
I can.
You can imagine, or maybe not. That's a tough one to imagine.
I definitely sympathize.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I was going through that grieving process and realized that I had a choice. I could hold on to that pain, or I could find a way through it. That was more a deeper conscious healing after Jonathan died. And so I did that. And then after I healed from that grief of Jonathan's death, I took it farther. I found so much more happiness in my life, like a deeper level of joy, that I thought, what else am I holding on to? And so I realized that I used alcohol in an abusive way, and realized that I had created or become an alcoholic. And so I dove into that and figured out how to become the happy, sober woman I am now. And I healed from being raped when I was 18, 20 years afterward, and went through a really tough divorce. And my biggest healing was letting go of a lifelong feeling of not being worthy, not being good enough. So once I did all that healing, I wanted to help people do it more quickly and with a different support system. So that's where I created the Healing Journey. It's the program I do with people all over the world. And it walks them through pain. Yeah.
How does it feel to communicate? It seems as though you've shared this story I'm guessing, right? A few times.
I
because
have.
It's coming out, like you're talking about things that are super painful.
Right.
It's coming out really easy. What makes that occur? For you to be able to speak with it detached, no emotions. Not no emotions,
right,
but from the perspective of I've used this for good.
Yeah, I could talk about each of those topics for probably 8 hours, because the painful part and then the healing part was very deep. My big goal is to break down borders. It drives me crazy that in our world they're trying to put up more borders. I don't think we need any difference. I don't care about ethnicity or culture or religion or nationality. I would love to see us have a global community, and one way I think we can do that is by sharing our pain. I know that sounds crazy, but we all have pain in our lives. And if you were to share one of your painful stories with me, we grow closer through compassion and connection, because we realize that we see more of those similarities.
I agree.
And I think our world overall, at least in our culture in America, is stuff your pain inside, pretend like it's not there, put your happy face on, and it's clearly not working. There's a lot of people in the world with anger and fear and depression, and much of that is because they're holding on to things they don't need to hold on to any longer.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So every day there's a theme, and the theme for today, from having conversations, some you would not know about, right?
Right.
Other than the camera, we usually have the behind-the-scenes conversations, and that was definitely the topic: stuffing the pain and what that causes and what occurs from that. I mean, physical ailments, emotional
Absolutely.
ailments. One of the things I've seen happen is simple truths that we aren't willing to share. of struggles,
Right.
which covers your own unique real shoes, the segment I've now created. So I look at your shoes, they are amazing. I can tell you they are amazing, right? Yes, they are, right?
They're pretty good.
Yes, they are. And people have that same thing going on where they see your shoes but they don't understand your steps, right? Or the
I love
journey
that.
you've gone through, right? Your
Right.
own unique real struggles. So what's one thing you've struggled with most recently most recently?
What have I studied with recently or
What
struggled
struggle?
with?
Yeah.
I've been working a lot on my mindset. That's been my focus this whole calendar year, is just really paying attention to my subconscious in relation to my conscious thoughts and stepping into a deeper connection with me, connecting with how I experience God and the universe.
Yeah.
So it's been beautiful, but it's been a struggle as well because it's just a different, very deep level of self.
I would think so. As it means letting go, right?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. Letting go. Last summer, a year ago, my father died, and after a very long death
I didn't
process.
know that.
And
Sorry, I remember
yeah.
your earliest childhood memory was your father going through that emotional with the divorce, right? Yeah.
wow, you're good. Yeah, good
Yeah,
memory.
Yeah.
And then my daughter went to college last September. So it was
Okay.
just a lot of letting go of like, wow, I miss these two people in different ways. And but I experience them both in different ways now too. I still experience my dad, and my connection with my daughter has grown in different ways. So
That's great.
yeah.
When you heard that this guy from the Caribbean was coming to see you, what did you think?
I was so excited. I was excited, but to meet your wife too. It's just nice because we connected, obviously, on your amazing podcast, which I think is outstanding, just to connect people through conversation. You're welcome. And so I was so excited to hear that you guys were traveling our country.
Yeah.
I'm honored and hope you're having a wonderful time and
We
feeling
are.
welcome everywhere
We
you guys
are.
go. And
Yeah, for sure. The roads
happy
are
to
so
meet her.
loving. Yeah.
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 So I was excited to meet you in person
Yeah.
and to be a part of it. I'm glad it worked out.
What is something, if is there anything that you regret in life that you live with?
Not anymore. I guess maybe some slight ones. When I hear someone say they never have regrets, like I've heard recently, I think that's crazy because regrets are powerful. I don't think holding on to them is empowering, but when we learn from regrets, so we can think, well, I want to do something differently, which is really empowering. So I guess I have little tinges of, if I could go back, I would do some things differently with my parenting.
I feel that one way too.
I can't imagine not. You just learn and grow through your kids. I mean, my children have been my biggest teachers in many ways. They're amazing people. So I'm honored to be their mother in this lifetime.
What are you most excited about right now?
Getting my message out in the world.
The masterclass.
Yeah, that's a new way of getting my message out there. So I really believe in it. So I'm working a lot.
Coming here and being here today, like what was the thoughts going through your mind as you're driving? I've never met this guy, I'm coming here. Like what were the thoughts?
Well, I was actually speaking with my dearest friend Missy while I was driving, 10 and 2, through my, and I was saying that I like this connection, that you're trying to build connection between people with conversations, and I'm doing much the same. I want to get the conversations going about people speaking about their pain, which people are reluctant to do, but that's my big end goal.
Yeah, I think Instagram and Facebook create a platform where things like this happen. Like, okay, let's do the picture. Oh, I need to put a filter on this. And I think in life, the truth is 80% of the, not like that squeaky thing right there. Those are the things that build character in life, that if focused on can then bring more people into understanding. I too can do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I too have been through pain and struggle, but we're
growing.
Yeah, and we're all connected. Yeah. All of life.
Tell people again where they can reach out to you, please.
I would love to hear from you at shannonelhart.com.
Wonderful. Shannon, this has been a great pleasure. Before we leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Not at this moment. I wish I had thought ahead of time. I'm just over a sickness, so I'm like, talk about the squeaky chair. I was been sick for the last couple of days, so my head isn't as clear as it normally
I'm
is.
glad
But
that we still got you out here.
I'm really glad too.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So it's a pleasure, and it's just nice to connect.
So definitely there's a client waiting for you, right?
Yes.
So you need to run.
Yes,
right?
yes, there is a client waiting for me, literally. And yeah, and so jump on my masterclass and they can learn more. That would be my quick thought.
That's
So.
wonderful. Shannon
right.
Elhart, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you so
Great
much.
pleasure.
It's such a pleasure. Thanks.
Boom!
Boom!